When exactly is tomorrow? Because some of us as children were told youths are the leaders of tomorrow. Many of us believed it. But now, as adults, we are still waiting. Some of us are still watching for tomorrow for that promise that sounded very inspiring then. Like someone had already written our names into the future. But if you look back, look really back, many of the same names have shaped Nigeria's leadership space for decades. Yet many who were already visible around power then are still central figures today. Time has moved, generations have changed, but leadership transition has often felt very slow. Now let us ground this conversation into something factual. When we talk about youth and leadership, let us be precise. Now, we are not talking about when politicians started active politics. We are talking about when they assumed executive authority, when they actually held power, because participation is different from governance. Now, let us examine the pattern. Your president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, became governor of Lagos State at 47. Rotimi Amechi became governor of Rivers State at age 42. Nasir Rufai became FCT minister at 43. Bukola Saraki became governor of Kwara State at about 40. Peter Obi became governor of Anambra State at 44. Rabiu Musa Kwakwanso became governor of Kano State at 42. Chimoroke Namani became governor of Enugu State at age 39. Donald Duke became governor of Cross River State at 38. Ibrahim Babangida assumed power as military head of state at about 44. And even earlier, Murtala Muhammad took national leadership at just 37. Some of these men are still active today. Some of them are still shaping political structures. Some have remained influential power brokers till this hour. And some, although no longer with us, could have still shaped events if they were alive. But the pattern is revealing. The younger and now older generation of leaders have dominated Nigeria's leadership space for decades, and many are still serving. Some are still contesting. Some are still determining the direction. So again, the question becomes unavoidable. If leadership entry happens in the late 30s and 40s, and dominance stretches across decades, where exactly does that leave the next generation? Because tomorrow keeps shifting forward while the same generation remains firmly seated in today. And this is not resentment, it is a generational arithmetic. Because tomorrow will struggle to arrive if yesterday still controls today. Nigeria is a young country demographically. The majority of Nigerians are under age 35. A 25-year-old Nigerian today is navigating an unstable job market, migrating pressure. A completely different Nigeria compared to someone who was 25 years in the 90s. So when young people feel disconnected from leadership, it isn't always impatience. Sometimes it's a feeling of representation distance. Now let's talk about the quiet danger because many young Nigerians today are not just frustrated. Some are mentally exhausted, tired of hearing your time will come. While survival consumes the present, Japa plans are the next options. So at 25, instead of being nurtured into leadership, young people are designing exit strategies, not out of disloyalty, but because reality teaches them early that survival cannot wait for political slogans. Youths cannot be the leaders of tomorrow if youth are not given space today. Because tomorrow is not a gift. Tomorrow is built in the present. And maybe, just maybe, the concept itself needs updating from youths are the leaders of tomorrow to youths are stakeholders of today, not spectators, because tomorrow cannot be built by a generation forced to abandon today. It is a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.